Hi everyone, this is John of Lee, and today we are going to talk about the 12 Chinese zodiac forecast for the year 2023. So let's get started. So first of all, before you start to read more about your own zodiac, I would highly recommend you to plot your own Bazi chart, basically your own Chinese astrology chart, to find out, because you may have up to 4 different zodiac influencing different areas of your life. So make sure you go to the link that I've shown in below or in my article to find out where you can plot your chart, and by just entering your date and time of birth, you can easily find out the basic chart of Bazi system to help you in learning and understand which of these different zodiac influence different areas of your life. Okay, it's going to be very easy, and I was also provided a guide on how to get started to read your own destiny chart, so do check it out. Okay, so let us start with the rabbit zodiac. So if you are born with the rabbit zodiac for the year 2023, you are going to be the Grand Duke. So what does this mean? Basically, being the Grand Duke, you will be exuding a lot of aggressive, excessive energy, which could actually be channeled to boost your courage to do something new this year. So if you have been waiting for some breakthrough, well, this is the year that you've been waiting for. Finally, you can actually plan all the stuff that you have been having in your mind and start to execute it this year, because you also have the likability and popularity where your fame, your presence, your overall what we call your charisma is going to be exuding pretty well this year. So I would highly recommend you guys to actually go out to being seen, being known, because you are also blessed with a lot of noblements. Use your likability to either do marketing to grow your network and find help, find resources to help you in materialize your project, your dream that you've been wanting to create. So take this opportunity to be proactive, to plan out the things that you wanted to do for this year. Okay, you're also blessed with another powerful learning style, which is going to help you in learning how to actually apply all the stuff that you have been given at the first place. And secondly, of course, with all this new energy coming in, and you have to learn how to actually use this ability, because you have been blessed with so many auspicious stars. So I would highly recommend you guys to actually start to have a very clear plan. What is the ultimate goal for you to end in this year 2023? So find out what kind of resources you need. Be willing to ask for help. Let other people to actually provide you the recommendation, because you have the likability. If you're just willing to ask, you will have the help. So overall, I think this is quite interesting for the rabbit zodiac. And of course, being the Grand Duke, in the old days, a lot of people don't like having the Grand Duke star, because it could be aggressive, it could be very strong, excessive of energy, and you will suddenly be so temperamental, so emotionally, and it will actually make you feel uncomfortable. But once we are aware that this excessive energy will actually help us in actually excel ourselves, to have more courage to push forward into reaching our goal, it will be used wisely. Okay, of course, with this kind of excessive positive energy, it could actually cause you to be easily provoked, and it will lead you to argument, disputes, and all this negative stuff, because you wanted to do something, but at the same time you will feel like the environment hesitate to work with you. So basically, that's how it will actually influence your emotion. Being someone so driven, suddenly change of your mindset, mentality. So people around you will actually need some time to adjust with your condition. So make sure this year, know how to communicate and express your idea, what is your intention, and how they can actually be a help for you, so you can actually excel in pushing your way through to reaching your goal. And lastly, the negative side is one of the issue is low immunity. Well, basically it means that you have to really take good care of your own self-body immunity, your health, take the right supplements, sufficient rest. That would actually help you to have sufficient energy to push forward for the entire year. So I would advise you to avoid unhygienic places like the mall, the hospitals, any place which could be high potential of risk for you. Okay, so next, for those who are born with the dragon zodiac in their chart, be it in the year pillar, the month, day or even our pillar, well, congratulations, because year 2023 is your comeback year. Why? First of all, for during the year of Tiger in the year 2022, it was all meant for you to cultivate your inner wisdom, help you to overcome your limited belief. Basically, year 2022 has been quite boring, like, without support from the auspicious star. But this year, for those who are born with the Dragon Zodiac, this is going to be your comeback year with stronger, with support, and also the massive accelerator for you to actually materialize your dream. Okay, so but first of all, you'll be supporting by one of the most auspicious, the Sun Star, which is one of the most important nobleman star, where you'll be receiving help in all areas of your life. But first of all, you must have a very clear plan what you wanted to do this year. What is your ultimate goal? What is the things that you've been wanting to create? Perhaps if you've been wanting to start your business, wanted to grow your business, well, this year is the year. So first of all, you must have a very clear plan and break it down into actionable steps. Instead of talking too much, too far of your vision, focus more on how to have a step-by-step plan. What's the first thing you need to do? And also, what kind of resources or network connection, or perhaps ideas, or perhaps someone who can actually help you in executing your plan, because that's where the Sun Nobleman can come into your help. So once you have a very clear plan, ask your mentor, ask your nobleman to help you in polishing your plan, so it will be at best state that you can possibly execute. And next, once you're able to have a very clear plan, then you can start to focus more on execution, because you're also propelled or supported with one of the most important energy, which is also the basically just like a turbo boost. If you watch the Fast and Furious movie, you will see when they were racing, they will just hit a button. That's where the north shot is coming in to boost your suddenly acceleration is going to be speed up. So when this kind of situation, this kind of ability is boosting you, make sure you don't step on the wrong accelerator, or perhaps setting out yourself for the wrong direction. So make sure you have a very clear goal, clear path, clear step-by-step progress, and navigate yourself in charge towards your ultimate direction. Okay, so make sure clear plan, clear direction, and accelerate yourself towards reaching your ultimate goal. And the negative side would be emotional harm, because the rabbit and also the dragon form one of the 6 interaction, which is one of what we call the 6 harm interaction, which would denote you may be being used, being betrayed, being left out, where when you are sincerely trying to help someone, but however you will feel that, well, people don't appreciate you, and as a matter of fact, you could be used for their gain. So make sure this year you have to really set the boundary of how much or how far you can help them. At the same time, make sure you don't become the guarantor or the witness of any occasion, like being the third party to witnessing some legal signing, agreement signing. Try to avoid all this stuff, because it could lead you to betrayal, and it could be being taken advantage, and eventually you will no longer receive help from other people. So make sure help yourself in setting the boundary of how much you can help, and then focus more on executing your plan this year. Okay, and also you will also have what we call the bloating star, which could actually jeopardize your plan. Okay, so this year, as I mentioned, focus more on materialize your ideas, and stop bloating or talking about your ideas. Oh, I have this grand vision. Focus more on execution. No talk, action only. Otherwise, people will start to hijack your project and take over your wonderful ideas and start to stir it up, and eventually left you with nothing. So I would highly recommend you guys to focus more on the execution part this year. Show results instead of showing what kind of idea, what kind of agenda, what kind of plan you had in mind. Okay, and lastly, you may be easily misunderstood due to a lot of negative stuff which drawing you, so it will cause you to feeling lethargic, and you'll be feeling like there's a lot of rumors, gossip going on around, and there's a lot of negative surrounding you, which may turn you off. So make sure filter out the noises, focus on the execution, and you are on your way to trigger the change. Okay, so make sure charge up yourself with a clear plan and strike towards your ultimate goal. And next is the snake zodiac. So for those who are born with the snake zodiac, be it in your year, month, day, or even hour, well, this year there'll be a lot of happening into your life. Because why? So first of all, you are both with the what we call the sky horse star, which is actually quite good to help you to explore new territory, expand your market outreach, and perhaps it's time for you to actually gain new insights by traveling or explore different territory for new experience, understand the local culture. In the process, you will be also able to learn something new, which could help you in basically grow your own self in the new diversification. Okay, so and also you will gain assistance from helpful nobleman, the benefactor. Well, having a lot of people helping you out during this process, you have to know how to ask for help. Because one of the issue with most of us is that we don't know how to ask for help, and being that is basically because we didn't really write down what are the obstacles, list out whatever challenges that we currently facing, what kind of resources we wish to have. Then when you meet the right people, well, perhaps it's time for you to ask them if they can recommend anyone to you. By the way, having the Sky Horse Star is help you to actually reach out for wider audience. If your current people around your network, your current state of network couldn't help you, it doesn't mean the help can't be coming from the external world, from somewhere abroad, So make sure this is time for you to actually learn something new, go out to meet more people, because you also have the happy event star, which denotes there will be a lot of new learning experience, gaining more insights, and help you to actually see from different culture, different perspective, different lenses. And by the way, it will also boost your overall examination if you are seeking for applying certain certification, certain acknowledgement, certain achievement. Well, this is also one of the best start to actually help you to focus on learning, gaining new insights, at the same time level up yourself. And also overall, with this kind of package, it will help you in elevate your own personal branding, and it's going to help you also direct or indirectly increase your value. And for those employees who are working for other people, so I would think this is one of the best stars you've been seeking for, increment in salary, So hopefully you are going to use all this positive energy to help you level up. Okay, and of course there are some minor little issue that coming with you together as well. For example, like broken communications and feeling solitude. Basically, this means when you are traveling, you may be feeling alone, no one understand you, and you may lack of chances or ability to communicate with other people. But with the technology nowadays, you can easily connect with people, and make sure you always stay connected, and especially with your family members, because there could be potential of sad events or news from family members or someone who you love. Because with this kind of reminder is actually helping you to stay conscious and be aware over the health and condition of your family members, your relative, or someone who you love that you already no longer connect or seldomly connect with them. So it's time for you to actually be more proactive, be self-reminding to catch up with their health, their condition, their well-being. Okay, lastly, when you are traveling with all these positive boosts, come with one of the basically a slightly negative drawback, which is the high risk issue. Okay, so this year focus more on really make practical or well-informed decision. It's not recommend for you to take any high risk investment without doing your investigation or your basically no gambling. Okay, make sure you are taking all the analysis to help you make better decision for you yourself this year. So overall, for the snake zodiac, it's going to be an interesting year for you to actually build your new territory, explore new possibility. So overall, it's going to be an interesting traveling year for you. And next is the horse zodiac. For those who are born with the horse zodiac, be it in their year, month, day, or hour. So this is another happy-go-lucky year for you. Because why? For the horse zodiac, well, basically this year you will be receiving a lot of nobleman help, especially from female or people who can help you indirectly from behind, or somehow they will be able to lift you up, give you an additional hand in helping you in materialize your dreams. But first of all, this year having such an important yin nobleman assistant, you must first know how to express your idea. Let people know what are you trying to do, where is your direction. So when they have the right ideas or when they have the connection, they'll be able to lend you a hand to help you in reaching your ultimate goal. So make sure know how to communicate, let people know what is your idea, what is the ultimate goal that you wanted to attain this year, and what kind of resources are you seeking for. Be willing to communicate. Okay, so another thing is you will be also blessed with happy event star, which is quite important for those who already going through a lot of gloominess in their life. And for those who are single, well, there are chances for you to meet your potential partner. And for those already in relationship, well, this could mean potential chance of getting married. And if you plan for a wedding this year, well, congratulations, it's going to match up exactly how this kind of energy boosts your well-being and your relationship. Okay, and of course for those who already married, and this kind of happy events could actually means there will be more celebrations. Perhaps, having a new member in your family could be something excited for you. So yes, overall there'll be happy events going on for the horse zodiac. Okay, another thing is level up to establish authority, working together with highly influential people. Well, this basically means that you have opportunity to work with government or minister, people with high ranking, and actually this will also help you in boosting your overall credibility as well. So make sure this year be willing to take on any project that actually required you to deal with high authority kind of people. And by the way, if you are applying for any permit or perhaps applying for certain certificate tender, when this kind of stuff would actually help you in raising your ranking, be able to work with higher authority. Okay, so overall you have been receiving a lot of boost in all areas of your life. So make sure happy-go-lucky means you have to really go out, celebrate, talk to more people, and meet up with more different group of people to talk about your ideas, how you can actually ask for their recommendations in terms of what kind of resources you need, and materialize it, of course. And direct or indirectly, for the horse zodiac, and when you are in the year of the rabbit, basically it will form what we call the destruction interaction. What this means, basically it means that there could be a lot of huge expenditure that unexpected, and also unhealthy, what we call unhealthy relationship or unhealthy desire that could actually jeopardize your project. So make sure for those who are already in relationship or married, you have to be very self-composed, being able to manage your own self, your emotion, and your basically your own desire. Otherwise, it could cause you a very expensive issue. Yeah, so make sure this year have a very clear goal, focus more on building network, create more happy events, how you can actually level up yourself instead of mingling with unhealthy desires. Okay, and also you will have the emotional instability due to pressure. So sometimes when we are working together with high ranking people, someone who have more authority than us, it will actually cause us have a lot of emotional self-doubt, and this could actually causes us our opportunity. So be aware with this issue, but this can be dissipated, can be solved by activating more happy event style. Means go out for party, meet more people, talk with more different group of people, have join their celebrations or gathering. This will actually help you to reach out for more potential this year. So overall, for the horse zodiac, well, congratulations, this is your happy-go-lucky year. Okay, so next is the goat zodiac. So if you have the goat zodiac anywhere in your chart, be it in your year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, hour pillar, so make sure you plot your budget chart to find out where are those zodiac located and which areas of life is affecting you. Okay, so for the goat zodiac, so the goat zodiac is actually one of the most important in terms of the tree harmony together with the rabbit and also the pig zodiac. So basically they form one of the most powerful tree harmony interactions. So you are one of the ultimate alliances that they are seeking for. Why? Because the zodiac of the goat this year, you have a lot of positive auspicious stars that are actually supporting you. So basically, what does that mean to you? You will have a lot of ability to dissolve problem. So your problem solving skill increase, and this will help you to smoothen out your life, your journey for the year 2023. So for those who have been struggling in materialize their dream, to turn their dream or ideas into reality, so this year is the year for you to get it done. Okay, and there'll be, when this kind of three harmony energy is forming, it also means that partnership, collaboration, growth in your network, meeting new collaboration partners, work together. Basically, it's about growing your network. And with more network, the more people you know, it will help you to increase your chances to solve problem or source out new possible solutions, or perhaps even what we call any new products, ideas, services, which they can actually value add in your life. Okay, so, and you will also given important role, more opportunities, increase of popularity and fame. So when all this keep coming up to you, it means that this year is not the time for you to stay in your office or stay in your home. So this is the year when you have to go out, networking, talk to more people, find more opportunity, be willing to ask for help. And if people were seeking for some suppliers, some solutions, so you have to be there to provide that. If you can't find out the resources at that moment, no worries. Eventually, you'll be able to dissolve it. Okay. And lastly, you have this creative spark. So this year, it's time for you to innovate your creative problem solving skill set. So having that said, that means that this year is time for you to seek within to find how you can re-engineer the way you solve problem, how you can mix and match different solution provider to create a package that you can actually sell to the high value kind of network. So overall, with all this auspicious star boosting, you actually, for the good, I think this is going to be an amazing year for you. And despite that, there'll be a lot of rumors, gossip, backstabbers, and all this basically means when you are rising yourself, when you are actually having a lot of opportunity to work with highly influential people, there'll be some naysayers, some people just talk bad about you, but remember, they're always behind you. So let them talk about it and just focus on moving forward. Yeah, okay. And of course, there'll be a lot of legal agreement applications issue. That means that you have to find way to actually solve all the legal work, documentation. Make sure you know what kind of agreement you are signing. So I think you can easily just find a lawyer to help you went through it and help you to understand and make a better decision. And lastly, emotional stability, which may cause injury, accidents, bodily harm. So these are actually minor issues that as long as you are aware that it can be dissolved overall. So I think for the good zodiac, this is one of the ultimate alliance. So make sure you find people who have the rabbit zodiac with the pig zodiac. This is how you're going to form your ultimate alliance for this year. Okay, so next is the monkey zodiac. So for those who are born with the monkey zodiac in their year, month, day, hour, pillar, so make sure you plot out your budget chart to find out and then start to apply whatever you discover in this video today. So first of all, you will go through some highly influential transformation, because after going through a massive clashes in the year 2022 with the Tiger Zodiac being the Grand Duke, so you will experience a lot of uncomfortable changes, especially during the month of August last year. So things has been passed through, but despite that, you have a lot of what we call the relief star, which is going to help you to overcome all these hurdles. Okay, but nevertheless, you have grown, you have leveled up, and it's time for you to actually acknowledge your credibility that you can actually level up and being able to handle higher capacity kind of work. So this year is all about growing, how to actually broaden your mindset, because you have the cross border or the heavenly horse star, which help you to actually enrich your life experience. This is the thing that I wanted to highlight more is that a lot of people thought, by reading more books, watching more YouTube, you will gain more insights of how people doing in different places, how they actually run their business. Well, remember, those are just theory or what we call the intellectual information. For you, this is about you going there to experience it yourself. It's all about fact finding. Experience how you are going to adapt into different culture to learn from different group of people, and how you can actually sharpen and transform your own ideas in based on whatever real insights that you gain for your own self. Remember, everyone will perceive information experience differently, so make sure you have your own direction, your own way into enriching yourself. So, and also you have additional boost in your problem solving skill. As from last year you have a lot of relief star. This year you will still have some of the relief ability, especially on the earth related. It could mean that if you've been wanting to renovate your house, renovate your office, well, this is a good year for you as well. And of course, lastly, you are boosted with opportunity to gain promotion, salary, or wealth increment. So who doesn't like that, right? Of course, for those who are running their own business or they are employees, remember, this is the year for you to actually gain new insight, new experience, to actually enrich your own self, increase your value. Eventually you will be rewarded with the respective, or what we call your desired wealth or salary increment. So of course, this is one of the best year for you to actually thrive. But nevertheless, you will still have high expenses, but it's going to be lesser than last year. But still, it's still a good year, or as an excuse for you to actually, enjoy your shopping spree, or buy some new courses to level up yourself. Treat some people to actually buy the experience, ask them to exchange for their experience, and basically take your time to actually buy experiences is actually enriching you in certain way as well. Yeah. And also, of course, flourishing inner desire attract likability. And of course, basically this means bad romance. If you accidentally fall in love or have some negative relationship desire, which could actually turn you down and which could actually spoil the entire plan of yours. So make sure, control yourself, make sure you understand what kind of risks are you taking, especially when it comes to romance or relationship matters. Okay. Lastly, victim of robbery, looting, burglary, opportunities being taken. Well, basically this means that you have to do a very thorough kind of follow-up. Make sure that whatever projects you have in hand or list that you already have in your hand, make sure you do more follow-up to ensure that the entire deal has been sealed, has been secured by you. Otherwise, some people will just take away all your opportunity. It's going to be easily stolen away, especially if you have activated the negative bad romance star, which could turn or sway away your attention or your focus. So overall, I think for the monkey zodiac in 2023, it's going to be more exciting. You're going to be the constructor of your own life, your ideal lifestyle, who you wish to become. This is the year for you to actually explore new possibilities. Okay. And next, of course, is the Rooster zodiac. Well, this year for the Rooster zodiac, basically this is the clashing year, because the Rooster always clash with the Rabbit zodiac in the 12th interaction branch. Okay, so being the Rooster, if you have the Rooster zodiac anywhere in your chart, be it in the year, month, day, or hour, so make sure you plot your chart, find out, okay, this kind of clashes, every time when they are clashed, it means change. When they are changed, it could be slightly uncomfortable if you are being forced to change. But what if you are the one who desired to make a change, and you designed your change, and you decided to make that change for the betterment? Okay, that will actually help you to still control and manage that kind of change, your expectation. Because for the Rooster, they have high expectation, and basically they pushes themselves quite hard. Yeah. So for those with the Rooster zodiac, this year your intuition increase. So make sure you learn how to actually turn your experience into building part of your body memory, so you can actually easier to manage, to navigate, and to sense when to fight, when to dodge, when to flee, or even how you can actually flip the game around to your advantage. So turn your intuition experience to actually empower you in navigating this kind of change for this entire year. So you will also have increase in your authority, capability, and overall value. This basically means your experience and your ability to handle problem, ability to manage crisis. is so crucial that it's going to show your true capability this year. So make sure you have to elevate yourself at all costs. Okay, so don't forget, invest into your self-innovation, reinventing yourself for the betterment, or reinvent your way of doing things. So basically this year, actually, despite there are clashes, but what I can see from all the auspicious and inauspicious star is actually talking about you able to enlighten yourself with more, basically equip yourself with better skill set in managing change. Okay, so you are also being opposing the grandeur brings changes and high expenses. So every time when there are clashes, well, there'll be high expenses. So make sure you take this opportunity to spend into reinvesting or reinvent yourself. So potential of disharmony, bad romance, short-term attraction. So make sure in your personal relationship, make sure you are able to manage your own self-desire and how you can actually manage your own relationship. And for those who are single, hopefully or already in relationship, make sure you don't fall into potential of love scam, and that could actually cost you a lot. So hopefully you're aware. Accident due to mishap or due to clumsiness, external environment, feeling trapped, constrained, freedom being taken away. These are basically some of the setback. But as long as you are aware and you already have higher conscious and being able to identify your current state and know how to actually overcome it, that would actually help you to stay off this kind of negative attraction. So overall for the Rooster, this year you are the banker. Basically what this means, you have to consolidate and build all your resources to empower you, and you have to know how to keep and manage your own resources, be it your capital, be it your network, your people around you, the skill set, everything. So this year is how you can actually self-compose, defend, and react accordingly. And next is the dog zodiac. So for those who are born with the dog zodiac, be it in your year, month, day, or perhaps even hour, so plot out your chart, find out which is the zodiac influencing different areas of your life so you can act accordingly and find out. And by the way, you can check out your last year's forecast to see what happened, what other potential forecasts does it happen for you. So hopefully you are able to use this information to help you in planning your annual activities or your annual direction. Okay, the dog zodiac this year, actually you are also one of the best friend for the rabbit zodiac. So basically what does this mean? You are the most influential partner to the Grand Duke this year. Having that said, you will be receiving a lot of energetic boost compared to year 2022, where you basically only have one auspicious star. But this year is the time for you to be able to pull yourself up, to elevate your own self, to shift yourself to higher gear, because you are boosted or supported with the Emperor's pardon or powerful influence. Both of these talk about having someone or having authority supporting you in your endeavor. Basically, this year you are going to fully charge ahead and try to work collaboratively together with higher authority, someone who is influential. They could be CEO, managing directors from other companies. Try to find and connect yourself with this group of people, because this connection will be strong. So when this connection is strong, you have to learn how to build your value, your trust, the leadership, how you can actually exude your true genuine value. So this is something that you have to really uplift yourself, shift your mindset, no longer in a victimized. This is the year where you shall thrive. Okay, growth in network connection, collaboration, network, relationship. So these are actually a very good start to actually elevate your overall well-being, your performance, your ability to serve other people. With all your network or your creative planning last year, this year is the time to execute it. And plus, there's so many influential people supporting you. Well, this year is the no wrong year for you to actually push all the way through. Okay, and you are also having the ability to dissolve general issue, obstacle, hindrances, because with the Emperor's pardon and the power of influence star. Basically, this means you are going to be on top of your game this year. If you don't really thrive, what else are you waiting for? I don't understand. Okay, so for those who are single, if you have the dog zodiac in your day pillar, this means that you have opportunity to find or connect with the Mr. Right or Miss Right. So make sure you don't miss opportunity to go out to being reachable. Means if you stay at home, it's very hard for someone fall from the sky to you, right? So make sure you go out networking, make yourself being known, having the opportunity to actually mingle around. Okay. And lastly, you may have the negative energy like higher competitions and challenges. So when you have all this influencing additional boost into your life this year, it will mean that a lot of people will come and try to take away your opportunity because they feel that you are jeopardized or creating a risk for them. So make sure you just focus on executing, work together with your partners, follow up tightly with your partners to help them in materialize their ideas, and also help them to solve any hindrances, the pullback factors, all the things that holding them back from making progress. And of course, there will be also tension in working with high stress environment. Remember, big project will come with higher cost of damage, higher cost of stress. So it's just a norm, but as long as you're willing to go out to solve the problem, assistant resources will be there. You don't need to solve everything by yourself, because with growth of network, it means that you can actually find people to help you to dissolve the problem. Otherwise, you still can overcome it. So overall, the dog zodiac for the year 2023 is going to be the most influential partner that people are seeking for you. So everyone, for those who want to tap into auspicious power of influence, so make sure you find people or friends who have the dog zodiac and partner with them to create something new for this year. And next is the pig zodiac. Pig is also one of the most important tree harmony alliances, together with the rabbit and goat. So together they will form a harmonious collaboration or joint venture or the alliances. But however, for those who are born with the pig zodiac, be in their pig in the year pillar, in the month pillar, or perhaps in the day or hour pillar, well, this year you may not have much auspicious stars supporting you, but nevertheless, this year is slightly different energy for you because you have the white tiger and a lot of aggressive star. Basically, it means that you will start to get your hands on. You will do everything. You're going to take charge under your own hand. So you no longer rely on other people. You are the one who's going to be more aggressive, try to get things done by your own self. You no longer wait for other people, because you are more aggressive, you're more energetic, and you are more in charge. Basically, this kind of energy will propel you into be more temperamental, and if you don't use it or manage it wisely, it could actually cause into fighting blindly, basically offending a lot of gossip or rumors mongers. So make sure you're aware that your hasty action could cause trouble. But the good thing is, you being the pig zodiac, you have the three harmony alliances. You can actually work collaboratively together with them, with other partners, and ask them to help you in managing your condition. Okay, are you fighting overly, or are you fighting blindly? You can actually ask your partner or mentor or coach perhaps to help you stay navigation, stay calm, stay on track. So make sure you don't go overboard due to your own contented, your own intensity that is overbrewing inside of you. So basically, for the pig zodiac this year, you are going to actually take things into your own hands. If you have been delaying, procrastinate, well, perhaps this is the year for you to actually get shit done. Okay, so make sure have a clear plan. Make sure you understand every month there will be different energy influencing you. Know yourself how to navigate and take advantage of the strong energy to turn your ideas into reality. So this year is about experimenting and create something. Basically, it's all about be willing to create a lot of different experiments for your own self. Because why? When we are creating project, we will overstress ourselves with expectation. We cannot fail. But for those with the pig zodiac this year, you have to try anything that you can think of. Get it done, test it out, whether it works or doesn't work. At least you have real case or real experience for your own self. So this year, get shit done, no more procrastinate, and help your other alliances, because you have the, basically you're playing the role of the battle, means the warrior. If any group of people, they have grand plan, you are the person who are going to help them to get shit done, execute their plan, and make sure you are able to compose your own self. So I will advise you to do more meditations to help you to stay grounded and make sure you don't over carried away by all this excessive energy. Okay. And next, for the red zodiac, well, if you have the red zodiac anywhere in your year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, or even the hour pillar, well, I don't know how to congratulate you anymore, because you have one of the most prosperous star ever. Because why? You have a lot of auspicious star that boosting you your own your wealth capacity, your fortune ability to attain more higher value or increase your income, or basically all your wealth opportunity is going to be skyrocket this year. So make sure you have to find way to allow this group of money coming into your pocket. Okay, otherwise it's going to be just looking for fun. So basically the red in year 2023 is going to be your rising star year. Okay, so striving to attain prosperous wealth opportunity, as I mentioned, go out and be willing to work for it. Okay, likability, attraction, romantic energy increase. Well, this star basically means there'll be a lot of connections, strengthen your relationship bonding, and it will also subsequently help you to increase your opportunity to meet the right person, and it's going to help you to also increase your bonding in the overall relationship matters. And however, you also form the uncivilized punishment with the rabbit zodiac, which means it could cause you irrational minds being leads you to being taken advantage over. So this actually means that when you are overly worked, you overly trust someone, it could actually cause you to fall into emotional or relationship trap, which could actually trap you and causes you losing out opportunity. So make sure you don't fall into all this relationship scam or all this betrayal, and make sure you are able to self-compose and self-protect yourself. So I would highly recommend you to have someone who you can trust, who you can stay connected with, and make sure you can help ask for other people's help into analyze your any relationship matter issue. Yeah, don't leave your struggle unheard of, because this could actually turn into a very nasty due to some negative romance or some unhealthy desire. I hope you understand that this could actually jeopardize your overall plan. But overall, with the thriving star, prosperous star, fortune virtue, all this positive star is boosting you in reaching out for your goal. As for relationship matter, find someone who can help you in analyze the condition so you can make a better decision and how to protect your own self, so you will be able to thrive and continuously to grow yourself with all this abundance of energy. Okay, so make sure you are able to take good care of your other legal matters like dispute or agreement, and make sure whatever you're signing yourself into are well documented. You are very well clear with what kind of thing that you are getting yourself into this year. But nevertheless, being the rising star, it means that you'll be gaining a lot of prosperous opportunities. So highly congratulations for those with the red zodiac, and this is the year for you to actually rise above the thriving state. Next is the ox zodiac. For those who have the ox zodiac in their chart, whether you're born in the year of ox, in the month of ox, day or hour of with the ox zodiac, well, basically this year is all about focusing on learning, level up your credibility, your skill set, your ability. It's time for you to actually pursue self-mastery. This is a good year for you to actually learn the non-conventional studies like spiritual, energy healing, philosophy, something that's above your common hard skill kind of skill set. So it's time for you to actually pursue higher level of learning, how to actually amplify or connect you with your higher self, perhaps for those who are pursuing spiritual studies, and for those who are working employees or running their own business, this is the time for you to actually be the expert in your industry and able to push the benchmark in your industry to the highest level. Okay, so nevertheless, it's going to be one of the most important year for you to become self-mastery. Okay, and by the way, you will affected by loneliness, depression, hasty reaction, gloomy atmosphere, feeling unease. All these are basically emotion when you are feeling self-doubt, you are self-beaten down. So these are all actually putting you down to be aware that your value is your self-mastery. Okay, make sure you are able to actually sharpen your skill set, have a very clear goal, how you wanted to take your skill set to the whole new level that is so far away. Just like the Sushi Jiro. I'm not sure if you guys watch Sushi Jiro, where this sushi master every day he just woke up and so excited trying to push the boundary of how he can create the best perfect sushi ever. So this is something that you can gain inspiration for. Those with the Ox Zodiac in their chart, this is the time for you to actually look how to actually supersede your own self this year. And lastly, for those who are born with the Tiger Zodiac, be it in your year, month, day, or hour pillar, well, this is the year that you are basically passing the baton or retreating, passing the position of grandeur to the Rabbit Zodiac. Basically, it's just like retirement, being able to pass on such an important role to other people. It also means that you have to focus on how to rediscover your own self. After being the grandeur, it's time for you to shift or change your environment. Perhaps you could go back to your hometown during the same old days. It will actually make you feel uncomfortable, but nevertheless, changing role doesn't mean that it's the end. Because why? After being the grandeur, you already accumulated a lot of experience, and this is also helping you in enhancing your social status, because after all, you have experience that other people yet to have. So it's time for you to actually learn how to contribute back to the society, help other people to learn and elevate themselves, and also focus more on how you can actually turn all the wealth that you have governed, you have obtained in the year 2022 into actually growing your value, able to reinvest in your own self, or perhaps invest into other people's business, which they can be feeling value added, not only just about money or capital, but as well as your network, your ability to help them to see something that they can't, or break through their own personal limited belief. This is something that is going to be more exciting, different role, lesser energy, but more meaningful. And it's going to be more zen, more calm, and you're going to elevate, turn your wisdom into helping other people to multiply their value, amplify their ability. So this is a great year for you. So you will also feel drained due to overwork, because being the grandeur, of course, it will make you feel lethargic, tired, and these are all quite normal. So this year is a good year for you to start to recover, rejuvenate. So it's time to reward yourself. Perhaps if you have been seeking for a retreat, well, this is also a good year for you. And of course, there are still lingering past issues, because being the tiger as a grandeur, you will overwork yourselves. So you will also overpromise. You may have created a lot of projects which can take years to complete. But being that, it also means that this year you still have to find way to close the past files, the past projects that despite you have passed the baton to the Rabbit Zodiac, it still means that you are still having some lingering issue that need you to solve it. So these are just minor matters like the documentations, the things that you promised. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure you know what you have promised other people and try to materialize. Make sure you have settled it down. Otherwise, it's going to drag all your attention away to make you feel restless entire year. Okay, so you will also have the poor immunity, health, or diet issue. So for the tiger, as I mentioned, you have to really focus more on self-healing, self-recovery, rejuvenation. So overall, for the tiger, this is the year for you to help other people amplify their value, help them to see what they can't, help them to see what they haven't seen, or discover the new possibilities. So overall, I think that's all for the session today. And by the way, please do like and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will be sharing more deep dive into individual 12 zodiac to help you to find out, okay, how you can actually activate particular star, what kind of star are actually affecting or influencing each of these 12 zodiac, how to strategically use it, and also monthly forecast with Bazi, Qimendunjia, or Feng Shui. We will be providing a lot of guides to help you empowering your year 2023. So do check out my website or follow my Telegram, my YouTube channel, my Facebook, because I will be providing a lot of insights to help you in hacking your life and how to actually use Chinese metaphysics like date selection to avoid the bad dates, to avoid the negative activities, and what could be potentially holding you back, or basically avoid the negative. That is already more than enough to actually thrive in this year. And also we will providing a lot of informations, a lot of cheat sheets to help you gain the insights to plan for your monthly and annual plan. So I think that's all from me today. I will be updating with more stuff. By the way, please do check out the website link listed below, where you will see more updated information and deep dive into 12 zodiac analysis and a lot of feng shui guide, a lot of stuff to help you in managing your year 2023. So that's all from me, John of Lee from Raw Energy. I will be seeing you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.